Welcome, heroes. Thank you for returning back to us for another Mythia session. We are very appreciative. If you like what you've seen here so far, like what you're going to see, go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe, please. We'd really appreciate it. And I will go ahead and begin with our pledge. We here at the Homebrew channel reserve the right to be horrible, crass, and crude when the story calls for it, but also to be delightful, sweet, and tug on your heartstrings. And remember, heroes, do try this at home. We will go ahead and begin this session with yet another letter. Brother, I hope this messenger creature understood my instructions as to where to meet you on the Isle of Bone, and didn't foolishly come through the front door of the castle. I know this isn't the usual messenger we use, but I have no access to a box on this boat, and even if I did, apparently this creature could be more discreet. It is, of course, your stalwart brother Dom, writing you with yet another update of our circumstances. Firstly, we are all alive and in good health. Mythia is doing well with the mission. You were right to rely on her. She has proven not only to be a fearless and bold fighter, but a capable leader as well. I think you made the best possible choice there. My only question is where you found her. Surely she wasn't in your army of bandits, cutthroats, and necromancers. No, don't tell me after all. I like the mystery of not knowing. The main reason for this letter is that there is a bit of fate that has flung us onto the inland rivers. Mythia has been wrapped up in some sort of prophecy, with some rather famous heroes, including one Roland Tarkan and his famous dragon Steed. Some excellent chess players among them. We'll be sorting this business a bit after the heat is off, and we will begin tackling the pirate lords once again. Do they still believe that I'm in charge of this mutiny? They were awfully quick to believe that the king's own brother was betraying him and stealing some of his best pirates for a chance at the throne. I've always been an immensely strong and dangerous sort. In my own stories, that is. Ah well, you don't become a pirate lord because you're full of good judgment and wish to live a long and fulfilled life. I hope this letter reaches you in your best health, and an old codger like you can be, you daft dwarf. May your kingdom fall down around your knees, and you witness the end of your line. Dearly your brother, Dom. We begin with you all approaching Oak Edge. As the wall of trees begins to clear, Clebe, up in the high nest above, is going to give a beep, a signifier of not a danger, but something interesting. He gives it with a throw of his voice towards the shore, which has just become available for seeing through the tree line. As you see it, you will look out between the trees that still remain, and you see something there hunched over on the shore, sort of sickly wet pear atop what looks to be mounds with clothes. Give me a perception check.
I don't know what I rolled yet. Probably not.
Oh shit, I can see very well what's going on.
26. Good job.
26 and...
I rolled like a crit.
Okay, crits don't matter for skills, so I need to know what you actually rolled.
Well, then you rolled a 24. 24.
Both of you, and not the two of you, you give a good glance when you see Shadow sort of sleekly come up towards you, and then she clearly smells something bad. As your eyes both focus in, you will see the pair appear to be sickly, small, grayish merfolk. Their two clawed hands are picking up fistfuls of flesh off the two dead halflings beneath them, and shoving it into their greedy mouths, gobbling it.
You said they're gray and sickly?
Smaller than a normal merfolk would be, yes. That's
Okay.
correct. Although you don't see them.
Isaac discreetly glances at the Sunstone to see if they're undead. Not close enough.
Yeah, you
You
can't
still
see.
don't see
You
them.
can't see. Oh, we're the only we're the only ones.
She would have
Uh,
run up next to you if you're on the right, like on the side of the boat. She would have
Yeah.
run up next to you to peer over.
Captain? Triss says.
I'll put my armor on.
Strange, merfolk.
Where?
On the shore.
I'm putting my armor on.
And then she'll turn. You just want to make that really clear.
All right.
It's fair.
By yourself?
I mean, if it doesn't look like we're getting attacked right now, then yeah, I'm just going over and but I'm quickly doing it.
Okay, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand, sir. With advantage. And Triss is going to look over towards you. Cannon, Captain?
You and Dom get it ready, she says.
Bad time.
Okay. Dom is going to hurriedly... You want him to come down from the wheel?
How many does it take to raise the cannon? Is Triss able to do it?
Triss can
On
do it
her
by
own.
herself.
Okay. Then she'll say, get the
But it
cannon
requires
ready.
2 to shoot.
I want to start looking towards the town. If they're mentioning merfolk.
As you look past, you will see a sort of gray haze. And as you focus your eyes on it, the smell comes on the wind of burning wood.
Fire in the town.
And merfolk eating the townspeople.
Do merfolk usually come this far inland?
No.
Okay.
Do merfolk usually eat the flesh of humans?
No.
Now can Isaac check this Sunstone?
Yes, as you check the Sinstone, please let me see it.
Oh, the card.
Yes.
Oh,
The Sinstone glows brightly.
as
There are
a
many corpses nearby.
as a side note, during the downtime, June would have passed out those potions earlier.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a Savior's Bad Idea to see if you did so.
As soon as I figure out what happened to my dice.
June has advantage because she's very small.
Seems fair.
Okay. Well, I got an 11, so
Alright,
success.
so you
Did
were
you
able
get
to
a
pass out
1?
those
I
potions?
did in fact get a 1 on the second one, so thank God. Singing.
Alright, so we'll take a pause so you can pass out those potions, and so I can set up the board.
Out of game, does Dom need to be at the steering wheel, or do we? Can
In order
we?
to sail the boat.
I mean, somebody needs
has
to be up there.
We're still in that really narrow river, right?
The river goes between being narrow and wide, but right now it fits.
Okay.
Alright, so we come back, and as you all are watching the merfolk on over the corpses, they are going to look up from their feast towards you, and you will see something disturbing. Not just that they are gray and sickly, they almost seem to be covered in sort of mucus, which is not normal for merfolk. If there's one thing about merfolk, their scales are brightly colored, and they almost have a noble posture to them. Sort of upright, and a slight lean at most. But these ones are hunched. All of a sudden. Euphemia, what is your perception plus 5, please? Or your passive perception plus 5?
22. She'll startle, and then immediately start yelling, "Merfolk below us!"
As soon as you yell that, a massive sea serpent is going to rise up from the waves below. And as it does, you see that it is saddled and being ridden by a Merfolk Baron, perhaps the most dangerous type of their... why don't you go ahead and set your guys' selves up on the boat so I can drop him where appropriate. And can you set this up right here in this area?
And
Isaac, once you learned of danger, did you seek to gain any of your constructs from down in the hold?
So I would have sent Brongor to click together the bolter and bring it up.
Okay, let me see if he's done. He is. He's finished. He's brought it up. What about, do you have a CR1 as well? Come with him?
So I would have already had the winged thrall with me.
Okay, so you have the homunculus. Yeah, got it. Alright, so he has come up with the baby-like homunculus in one hand and dragging the oak bolter with his treads up the stairs with the other. I've got the master, he says. Oh, holy pits! As the sea serpent bursts from the lower water, a sheen of rivulets falls off it in great waves as it turns and lets out a deafening roar, a blast of hot wind that courses over the ship's side. And then you will see, hooked onto its back, a Baron is going to swing forward with his two arms holding onto the saddle, and then he launches himself with one trident and slams it into the deck.
hand me the measuring tape, please. Tyler.
Yep.
All right. So, since we pre-rolled initiative, let me get your initiatives out here. Only those. Go ahead and give me perception checks, please. You guys, yes, to see whether you were surprised or not.
Super surprised.
Not surprised.
As you're putting on the armor, a little distracted.
Okay.
Ooh, we got 23. I'm not surprised.
21.
Just a 14.
Okay, that does cross the threshold, so you are not surprised. All right, and with your initiatives lined up here. So, as you guys see the sea serpent, almost immediately you will see and hear what looks to be about 3 individuals, townsfolk, it looks like, running out of Oak Edge. They are covered in soot, and one of them is covered in small wounds. Go ahead and place them there ahead of the crowd.
In front of the
baddies.
people who are being eaten, or
No, they're running in front of the first wave of merfolk there. Farther ahead of them towards the river.
should I scoot them forward?
No, I want them running away from the other merfolk, please. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, they look so teeny.
Well, they're little bitties.
Small guys.
They are small.
As you see them run from the town, you will note that they are being followed by what look to be several more of those sickly gray, hunched merfolk. These gray ones are each carrying what looks to be small barrels with them. Several normal merfolk, and one bright red merfolk, who is difficult to see, as well as one more baron, who will exit out from the side there. And but the surprise round just contains Juniper, Isaac, Euphemia, and the Baron and the Sea Serpent. And it looks like we are beginning with Euphemia.
Okay. So the Baron has jumped onto the deck at this point?
Yes, that's correct.
Can she say anything to Roland, or because he's surprised she can't?
You can speak.
Okay. She would look at Roland and say, "You have him?"
I'm going as fast as I can.
She'd look back. Let's make some fish bait and tie her bandana a little bit tighter. And then she'd jump on the sea serpent.
Okay. As you rush forward towards the edge, go ahead and give me a athletics check. DC just 10.
The only people who can hear her say it are Queeby and Dom, but June goes, bloody heroes.
Can I have it be an acrobatics check? I mean, it's still fine. It's 16.
Yeah, that still definitely makes it. As you leap out onto the merfolk, you have reached it. You can get a strike. What are you doing to it?
Wait, you mean the sea serpent?
That's what I said.
She wants to use ghost hands to reach inside the sea serpent.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and roll.
22.
Okay. 22 is a hit. He's going to make a saving throw. What's your... it's 15. What are you trying to take from this sea serpent? As you jump off the deck and reach its scaly hide, the creature seems surprised almost. Its head kind of looks down towards you as you jump towards its long serpentine body. It almost looks like a mix between a moray eel and a shark. As you land upon it, your hand drives into its flesh, and you see that it is all that it is, a malevolent, mean-spirited predator, with only loyalty for its master.
Can she pull out its life?
All right. Has a pretty good con. I will see if it fails the save. It failed the save. So it rolls a crit fail, and its life is ripped forth. You feel this kind of strong, almost tendon-like connection that spreads throughout the whole creature. As you pull on it, though, you're going to feel each one of those tendons give way like a ribbon. And you drag forth the life of the creature. Bringing it down instantly, in fact. So go ahead and place it in the water. It's like these.
Can we just pretend it's in the water, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
And give me an acrobatics check to see if you land on it.
Mm. 15.
Jesus,
15.
what's your acrobatics?
11.
All right. Or it's whether it lands on you is what it means to say. So you are going to splash down
I really don't
nearby.
want to.
And its huge body is going to slam into the cool water. But you are like 4 feet away from it. A little wave washes you towards the ship.
You'll hear her kind of cackling a little bit as she falls into the water.
Jania is going to, like, her eyes kind of go like crazy wide, but she's still surprised by the sea serpent, so she's unable to act.
Bloody arrows.
It is Isaac next.
Okay, so you see Isaac kick the oaken bolter and it springs to life. And on the inside you see it has a revolver-style mechanism where it's switching between ammo types. And it pulls up an arrow that has like a small barrel on the end, and then it shoots. And it's going to shoot in the middle of that crowd of merfolk in the center.
I hate you so much right now.
I'm putting further away so you can hit the ones closer.
All right.
So have them make dex saving throws. They need to get a 15 or higher.
Where are you aiming, and who's it hitting?
So it's hitting those 4 furthest away from the boat.
These?
All right.
I think that's a 20-foot radius.
Can you see them all?
I'm pretty sure the oaken bolter can. There's nothing high enough to be blocking it. So
I was talking more about that.
The dock.
No, it can definitely fire that.
Okay,
That's
cool.
fine. All right. You said it was a dex save?
Yes.
All right. What's the DC?
DC 15.
What's your range on that?
Okay.
You look absolutely maniacal right
Sorry,
now.
I'm just thinking of such wonderful things we can do.
I mean, like,
As the thing launches, the bolt is going to explode into shrapnel above them and strikes them all. It catches them all in the back. Go ahead and give me damage.
12 fire damage.
12 fire damage, you say? Okay. All right.
oh.
As the shrapnel burst, an explosion goes out. So
Bloodlust is high.
the shrapnel sears into these three,
Okay.
and is going to drop them where they stand. This one, however, the shrapnel is going to stick into his barrel, and as it does, he explodes.
Okay.
So, poof, he blows up.
Does it affect this one
Does
at
it
all?
affect
I'm
these?
kidding.
Isaac has a very self-satisfied smile on his face, like he's been wanting to use this for a while.
I don't blame you.
Can I get the?
You're dangerous from a boat.
It's a
Seriously.
20-foot radius up right now.
Oh boy. All right. So, boom, 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 boom.
Are they okay?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
I'm
no.
gonna assume they get blown forward.
What?
Oh,
Even
they're gonna get a saving
even
throw?
this far away one?
Yeah, these two are pretty sort of farther.
No.
It's worth a
No,
shot.
dead.
Alright, fine. I suppose the shockwave alone probably would have been enough to blast them.
You
Yeah,
terrorist.
probably.
It also blew up part of the dock.
Way to go, Isaac.
I'm just kidding. Isaac's face is totally hidden by his cowl. You can't see his expression.
And this guy's dead.
Okay.
Just
This
A
guy.
random Merfolk.
Okay, cool.
Was he sickly too?
No.
as
He's
the
a normal Merfolk.
explosion is going off, he kind of whips his hand like this, and a black magical whip appears, and he flings it, and it wraps itself around the neck of the Baron, and he starts like sucking the energy out of it. And the Baron, it's Raven Enfeeblement, so he's doing half damage now.
Save.
He saves at the end of his turn, and then I just rolled a hit. And I did. So
Awesome. All right. You watch the explosions of barrels of black powder go off in a huge radius
Attack now.
at the start of the
Oh no.
chain reaction.
Well, yes, he did.
And then they proceed to, the fire from the first explosion proceeds to chain reaction over the course of the other merfolk.
And she
Like
sees
him.
the other halflings blow up as well.
Yeah, you see them. The first, the back one is caught in the explosion, and the front you catch fire and can't put it out in time. So, that was a devastating attack. I guess it's Juniper's turn now.
June gives Isaac a very appreciative look at the oaken bolter that he had there. She makes a mental note to definitely
Appreciative with the
see.
dead halflings.
That's what I was going to say.
Well, no. However, she's more appreciative of the results, not just the side effects. She'll feel bad for them later. But she makes a mental note to definitely check out what sort of ammo he's got there for planning purposes. That being said, then she goes ahead and she's going to toss a fireball at this group right here. This dude rolls a 2, this one's a 7, and this one rolled a 4.
That all fails.
Excellent. I should probably have rolled the damage. Damn it. So proud of myself. 23 fire damage.
23. All right.
Ouchies.
If I rolled 1 extra, take off 2 damage, but I don't know for sure.
How many die is Fireball?
8.
8? Okay.
Okay, good.
Place these next to the two normal guys. And this next to the big boy. Just carry those with them when you move them.
Okay.
All right. You do 23 points of fire damage to all of them. How does Juniper cast a fireball?
Let's see. So June would probably have her godmother wand out, and she will do this large gesture of circle rise and then point. And then a fireball will literally a little ball will just appear here, and it'll... But yeah, it's not as overly flamboyant as you would have expected from her normal magic. It was still showy, but it's not like...
It's more just efficient, it sounds like.
Well, it's probably more effort than necessary, but that being said, it's not quite as frou-frou
I
as
think
her
Isaac would have
novels.
been watching the cast waiting for something to like come out, and then the explosion happens, and he's like, "Whoa! I think where did that come from?"
The Baron is going to turn on the ship, rip his trident from the floor, and jump towards Euphemia.
Not Euphemia.
Yay, towards Euphemia.
Oh wait, aren't you off the ship?
She's off the
She's
ship.
in the
Sorry
water.
about
Oh, yeah, you're off the ship. Okay.
She's just
I
chilling.
was like, hang on a second.
in the river.
Then she's going to leap
Your base matches.
towards Roland. Roland, he is going to first strike at you with his trident. 26 and 14 AC. So you take 33 points of damage, sir.
Do I still reduce damage, or
No, you have to be wearing your armor for that.
Is it being halved for my spell?
No, it is
Ooh.
not. So you take
Good
16
spell.
points.
Good catch.
So he's struggling against the ray, but he looks over at Shadow and is going to jump on the unarmored target adjacent to him and thrust his attacks at Roland. That is his.
Is that the end of his turn? Because if so, have him roll a con save to shake off the.
He rolls a con save. 21.
Okay, he shakes it off.
All right, he shakes it off.
How close is he to having it all on now?
Not close. Many rounds.
Okay, I gotcha.
Okay, Femia, it is you at the start of a regular round. Looks like, however, that you guys have already taken on all the tough bad guys.
Are there still the gray ones left here?
There are
They are, yes.
two, and then those
the
ones that are
eating
eating.
the guys.
That's what I'm worried about. Is they're gonna go for the corpses?
All right, go ahead. What are you up to? You're in the river, having
Yes.
fallen off of the giant sea serpent. You could use it as a flotation device if you have to.
She'd like to swim to shore, actually.
Okay.
Can she?
Go ahead and give me an athletics check to see how far down you go before you make it to the shoreline, because the river current is carrying you.
Thank God I'm a halfling.
You're a halfling.
For
That halfling power is
I know.
use a lot.
me, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Still a one.
It was meant to.
So where is she gonna end up?
But is it an athletics or an acrobatics
It's
check?
athletics.
It's a 1.
Wait, the river's flowing that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
You make it there.
Okay. Oh God.
At least
Okay.
you're not drowning.
The river is not pooling at all. You're just kind of floating downwards with it and kind of like dog paddling to the best of your ability.
Okay.
The sea serpent is blocking you from initially getting on, so you kind of have to ride it down a little bit. Unfortunately, that's going to take basically your whole turn because of the one. So that's where you get. Your turn's over. Cleric, it is Isaac.
My turn again?
It is your turn again.
Okay. Isaac is going to reach into one sleeve and he pulls out a small black bell and he goes like this. And then you see a rippling effect as a wave hits the Baron. And he's going to take 12 damage. He's using Toll the Dead.
And
Nice.
is it an attack roll?
No, it's a
He makes a
save.
wisdom saving throw.
21.
Okay, never mind. It doesn't do anything. And then the Oaken Bolter shoots. 7. Does a 22 hit him?
A 22 does hit.
Okay.
Yes. When you use Toll the Dead and ring your bell, the Baron's going to like shake his head and seems to just shrug it off,
Okay.
so to speak.
One of the bolts misses, but one hits and is going to do 7 damage to him.
All right. It's going to give him a small flesh wound on his left side as the bolt kind of strikes past him. But he doesn't react much to it. Instead, he's just going to kind of look at you, and you're going to see him. He literally gives you like a symbol as he does. You think it's like an obscene gesture. Anything else, Isaac? You move?
Yes, he's going to start climbing the steps.
You can easily make it up. And it's Jennifer.
I would like to cast a wish point and use it for helping him get his armor on.
I will deduct 1 minute per wish point used.
How many minutes does he have left now?
2.
She'll use 2 wish points.
All right, your armor is going to dance around you, sort of whoosh, and then clamp with ease onto you. Go ahead and give me a d20, and if you get a 10 or above, that will be a bonus action.
Nope.
All right, so that was your action?
Okay. June is going to stand where she is.
All right, and it is the gross gray Merfolk's turn. As they screech, it is kind of this wet, gurgling scream that they make in their throats. These two...
Uh-huh.
They're coming for you.
Yep.
They're coming, Yuffie.
She expected this.
Oh, God. No, we want to blow those up fast. Oh, no. Oh, no, now we don't want to blow them up anymore.
He's going to get in the water and flow downstream with it. You see him sort of hanging onto his barrel as he passes by you. These two
No.
are going to run towards you to engage.
I'm assuming those don't have barrels,
They're
correct?
dashing. That's their dash.
But they don't have barrels,
They do
right?
not
But
have
he has a barrel next to the Outrunner?
Yep.
Correct.
To die.
It is Roland. It's your turn. Your armor has magically clasped onto your body, which
Save
is
the
quite helpful.
Outrunner.
Yeah, he's gonna run along the side of the.
By the way, in a flavorful image of what it looked like, you suddenly were encompassed in glittery sparkles as your armor just suddenly went, the slaps all just went, and
I'm giving you inspiration for that.
Thank you.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, he's gonna run along the ridge of the boat and then dive straight under
And
that
if
dude.
you do that, you're going to take it away from the Baron.
That's fine.
All right, the Baron is going to attack.
you people keep leaving us alone with giant merfolk.
19 to AC will not hit.
Shadow's still there. No.
Okay, good. Go, Shadow, go.
So
Leave him in the water there.
It's solo combat, right?
Him? Yes.
Yeah.
so both of those are gonna hit because I rolled 15 for both.
Since you're solo there, you get advantage. You roll with advantage, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm doing the bow thing anyway, so I'll get advantage on that anyway. But the damage will be crazy.
As you leap off towards the target, you feel the other take control. And as you leap down, you almost become this swirling flip with a blade sticking out. And you are going to drive your sword directly through the skull of the little merfolk and just splatter his brains all over the river.
Thank
All right.
you for saving the Outrunner.
I-
Seriously, thank you.
Choose the correct one.
Yeah.
So that would have been only moving part of my movement. Can I use the rest of my movement to try to scramble out?
Yeah, sure.
With Euphemia?
Yeah, you can come out anywhere there. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Give me an athletics check to go against the stream
Yeah.
just a little bit.
You
That's
got
17.
this.
Yeah, looks like
Yeah,
you
I'm
got
sure
it.
that's probably
Yeah,
good.
you're good. You're there. All right.
And then Shadow's gonna bite Homeboy.
Sure. She
Oh, that's awesome.
And then Hero's going to come up from behind and attack him.
Get him here.
You guys got this.
You got it.
Bite his ankles.
Hero doesn't bite
Damn it.
ankles.
Smack his ankle.
10's not gonna. It's
No,
not
10's
gonna
too
hit.
low.
Yeah, damn. Well, she tries to bite him.
I'm glad she's there. At least, though.
Or jealous of him.
Okay. Hero's going to come forward, swinging his staff, and hits him in the back of the leg.
Beast.
And he does 8 points of bludgeoning on him. All right, and then he's going to action surge to strike him again. No. As he turns, the Baron is going to swipe his trident and knock the staff to the side. Hero's like almost carried with the staff and sort of lets go and then staggers. As the Baron turns towards him, he's going to whirl around and fight Shadow off as she attempts to bite him.
You were so scared for poor Hero.
I was
weren't you?
terrified for Hero.
I saw your face. You were like,
Here we go. This special red merfolk, who is a female, she looks a little more humanoid than most of the merfolk. She has less of a fishy appearance and more of a humanoid face. As she steps out from behind the rock, you're going to see her swirl her arms together with an almost rhythmic, wave-like pattern.
oh shit.
And you will see
Faster.
fire appear between them. You see a cleric of the Empress who will shoot a firebolt at the barrel.
I need to do a count.
No.
I think it's farther
No.
than I would like, but let me check something.
Sure.
I think it's worth the third level spell slot.
Your face. Oh no! It's bad.
It's-
It's not good.
Yeah, but because he killed it, wouldn't it be carried at a slightly different
I'm
pace
gonna
or be
roll.
further away?
I'm gonna roll
Yeah,
for
it's
the
way
barrel
further.
hit.
I can't do it.
Yeah, she
Why
definitely.
still have such a short range?
She throws the fire and it courses directly next to Roland's face and strikes the barrel in the river, and the barrel blows up. So everybody within 4 inches of that is going to be hit by the blast.
Which barrel are we talking about? The one that's in the water
Yes,
or the
one
one
that's
that's
in the water.
Yeah, but where?
Where's the barrel at this point?
Where is 4 inches from the barrel? Because it would be further down from that guy.
So things happen on the ends of turns. So
Actually-
the barrel is with the devil.
I think you and I are going to be smacked by it, maybe.
Oh no, we're definitely getting smacked by it.
Isaac, you're hit by it. Prongor is, Jania is, and you all are. And the ship. The ship
Even-
takes 80
even-
points of
you-
fire damage.
You don't hit Isaac that tall.
Oh yeah. I think
There's a
so.
height
Yeah.
issue there, too.
Hang on,
Yeah.
4 inches.
Mm,
Nope, it hits him.
But
Yeah.
you gotta go from the
Yeah, you gotta go from the
river.
river.
From the river. Down, down, down. There you
Get that down.
Okay, you're right. Alright, he's too tall. Yeah.
Got you, bud.
So it's Prongor, Jania, and you 4 there.
The players gotta look out for players over here,
Yeah.
man.
That's right.
Got your back, bro.
Juna's going to stagger and grab the edge of the ship with Fight
It is a
Knuckles.
DC 15 deck save, or you take 40 fire and force damage.
Oh,
And you're pushed.
for us?
Yes.
Oh,
all the
okay.
characters. Roll for Prongor, please.
DC what deck save?
15.
15. Nope.
Mm.
Oh, wrong word, Phil.
So you said it was
Prongor fails?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
it was 20 fire, right?
40 fire and force.
Okay. A dex save, you said?
Yes.
And it's a DC 15?
Yes.
Alright, she gets 17. Can she use evasion for that?
That does work, yes. You
Okay,
take no
so
damage.
take no damage. Okay.
Alright, so you leap with great effort and grace to the side and avoid the explosion. Roland is shockwaved backwards by it.
How far?
Roland, you are pushed 10 feet. Prongor is going to fail, and Jania. Please roll for Jania. Her stats are at the bottom of her card.
Oh, she did pretty
So
good.
she succeeds.
Yeah, I think she will.
Prongor puts his metallic arm up in front of him, and it is partly blown apart as he is pushed back.
Okay.
She got a 19.
19. Okay, she will take 20 points of damage. Prongor, please roll me a saving throw for him.
Okay.
This
Just
is a death save.
flat
What?
roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, or above.
15.
Prongor is knocked unconscious.
Okay.
He is at 0 hit points. Jania is a silver card, so she still has hit points left. She is not pushed either.
Is the ship on fire? Or
The ship is
it-
on fire. Triss is freaking the hell out.
Fortress.
The explosion rocks the boat to the side, and whatever. One thing that it does is kill that sea serpent for true. The sea serpent's head is blown up in the explosion.
She's gonna immediately drop that as it's disintegrating down to the ground, the little bauble that she pulled out of the sea serpent.
Okay, awesome. So
Could you potentially put that back in if you wanted to?
You know,
Out of game question.
yes, you can.
yes,
she
if they
can
want
let
it.
it go.
As long as they want it still. If they don't want it anymore, then
The
she can't.
sly merfolk cleric steps back behind her rock.
Bitch.
She is a bitch.
The fish going down.
All right.
Do any of the other
Yeah,
guys have
the
barrels?
other merfolk get to go, and then it is your guys' characters, your bunches.
Do any of the merfolk have barrels?
None of them do yet.
All the current barrel guys are smoked.
Yes, correct. There is one barrel that is not exploded. So this guy moves.
Wait, hold on. How many little guys are over there?
Just one.
Did you guys kill one
little
already?
guy.
They got blown by the barrel.
Okay, then yes, that's correct.
Does she get blown back if she didn't take any damage? Okay.
Which one's the last one with the barrel? You said.
I don't think there is one right now.
Oh.
So none of these fools have barrels, right?
No. This guy's going to move adjacent to Roland.
Is that a baron? Or is he just a regular merfolk dude?
The big one is a baron.
Okay.
4 arms equal baron.
This guy's like mid on that rise there. Okay. And then this guy's going to attack Roland here. Oh wait, he already went. He doesn't. Baron up top has already gone as well.
Can I move him out of my thing so I don't provoke him away if I run from him?
He was. I think he was adjacent to you.
No, he was.
wasn't? Okay.
Yeah,
He
you
was
screwed.
just
Yeah.
I screwed him. Okay, that
Wolf did not
was.
provoke 2 aways.
That was that. Go ahead and move the ship. It gets to move its speed, which I believe is fast.
Yeah, it is. So
I think it's 50 feet.
50 feet?
Yeah.
Right.
So you can move it down to the dock, or you can move it anywhere along
50.
the river as long as somebody steers.
unless is there bad or good wind?
It is no wind.
Then 50.
50.
Okay.
Also, where's the cannon?
What does
Inside the
captain
box.
choose for the ship to go?
I'm concerned about like that guy.
I just know if that's a guy.
Is he a guy or a statue? What about that guy? Is he a
That
barrel?
guy's just right up there.
Oh god, what if he's a
No,
barrel?
Here's a
he's
cannon.
barrel.
Okay.
I assume it goes.
It is
It's
in the
gonna be
middle of the deck there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
So, Daniel, were there any more barrels in play? Or not?
There is a single barrel. That last gray merfolk cannon.
The one that's right next to Roland.
This one?
This one?
That one.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I asked you if you had a barrel, and you said no, but yeah, okay.
All right.
I don't know if I can kill him then.
So you're good with this spot?
Yes.
All right. And it is your allies' turns. You get to choose what order they go in.
Okay.
I guess we'll begin with Prongor's down, so he doesn't get to go. Shadow's
Bali.
already gone.
Bali
so
and
it's
Johnny?
your guys. So it's Triss, Johnny, Bali. Dom already went to steer the ship. And Cleby. Does Cleby do anything?
Cleby hides. He's supposed to hide.
Roll a stealth check for Cleby, please.
Oh my god, please, Cleby.
So it's 11. So Cleby is up at the top, and he's still calling clicks for danger. So he's not hiding very well. Triss
She's underneath.
is... You put her underneath?
Oh, she's on the first
So
one.
she was going to use her turn to repair the ship for 10 points. So the ship regains 10 points.
Are we still on fire?
She is in the process of putting that out. So the ship is down 70, and Triss gets to fire the cannon.
If she's able to fire the cannon as well as repair the ship,
Bali would have to help her to do the cannon.
then yes.
Bali is going to provoke an OA to move out. What do they turn the cannon on? Him or these guys?
What's the range? Let's see.
Really, really far, like 400 feet.
Kill the caster! Kill the caster!
Yeah.
She wants them to aim here where the fire.
This is a +5 to AC for her if that shot.
What if she blows up the rock? And
They
it
could
hits-
shrapnel shot over her. The cannon has 2 fires. It has straight cannon fire and shrapnel shot. If they shrapnel shot over her head, it won't provide cover. You can do that.
Let's do it.
All right. They're going to put in a shrapnel charge into the cannon, and Bali provokes an away from the Baron.
Oh.
Bali has not been hit yet, so the Baron doesn't get advantage against her.
Out of curiosity, does your shrapnel shot do fire damage too?
Bolly is hit.
You've ruined
She
me
takes
forever
1
on
point.
shrapnel.
Bolly has taken a wound, but she is still up. The Baron is going to turn and swipe at the back of her leg, and she staggers as he strikes her with the 3 points of his trident. But she staggers over and is going to load the shrapnel charge as he watches. And then Johnny is going to light the lapel, the lanyard, excuse me, and then pull, and the shrapnel charge goes off.
That's a DC 14.
DC
Dex save?
14, the priestess rolls. No. But she is hit. No roll damage.
Okay. Never rolled damage on a cannon shot before. It's, let's see, 5d10 piercing. And of course I didn't get any d10.
You said 5d10?
Yeah.
I got you.
Thank you.
Uh,
Can I roll 2, and how many you got?
Got it, go ahead.
Okay. 23.
23 points. Alright, the shrapnel charge is going to blow over her head. Nails, small slivers of metal are going to stick into her scales. You're going to hear her very human scream from across the way. She's going to fall, and then she sort of you see this monumental effort on her part to sort of stagger back using the rock. She's dripping blood. It's almost heroic if she wasn't a monster. She's going to stand back up. Alright, that's her. And it is... I think that's everybody. Dawn, yeah, that's everyone. Alright, we are back at top of the round, and it is Euphemia.
Okay. So, is Roland currently being engaged by 2 merfolk?
He is being engaged, yes. They are both focusing on attacking him next turn.
Okay. She wants to attack the Baron.
Attack the Baron?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you move forward and go to attack the Baron. You get sneak attack.
Yes. Okay. She's going to use Pearl's Lament.
Alrighty.
So she'll draw a kind of dark blade, and use, I guess, let me see. How many points would I need to use to paralyze him?
Paralyze him with fear. I believe it was 3 with a save or 4 without a save.
Okay. How much could she get with 2? What could she get?
He gives you advantage.
Can she just do additional psychic damage instead?
Yeah. So it's 1 point for 2d8 points.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright. So go ahead and roll your hit roll. You don't actually have to pay it until after you strike successfully.
20.
That hits.
And... Okay. 10 plus sneak attack. 3. Okay. 20.
20 points so far. And how many points would you like to spend on extra psychic damage?
So it's 2d10.
2d8
2d8.
per point spent.
2.
Okay, 48 points.
4. Oh, that's better. Okay. So 15 additional.
15 additional points. Quite useful. Alright. As Euphemia sort of jumps towards quickly, and you see the very tall Baron, as Roland sort of throws up his sword to block the trident. You see the two of them are footworking back and forth with the Baron trying to use his greater size to sort of push down. And you're going to come up and shank right across his calf. And you see his leg go limp, and then his eyes kind of throw back as his mind is attacked by his greatest fears and sorrows. and you feel his push go a little lighter, and then you feel it go much stronger as he seems to sort of replace that sorrow with this like furious rage.
Oops.
He's not dead.
Sorry about that.
All right, that was your turn. This is Isaac for that.
Yeah. I think that's probably it. She's going to try to pull him away. Can she step back? Would he be interested in engaging her if she steps back? She does have a bandana on.
Yes. If you show him the bandana, he will almost certainly turn to attack you.
She'll be taunting him. She'll tighten the bandana a little bit and step back 1 or 2 paces to try to pull him with her.
Give me a DC 10 intimidation check just to gain his attention.
Let's see. 15.
Yeah. As you do that, he will absolutely turn towards her, giving you a solo attack.
Yes.
All right, and that's that. It is Isaac.
Okay. Isaac's looking at the situation, and he's seeing the injured crewmates, and you can tell in his head he's trying to like figure out a way to fix everything at once, and he's frustrated. And he says, by the pits, and he pulls out a small petrified skull of some small animal, and he crushes it, and then he goes, and the entire thing turns into a larger skull and then hits the Baron as he casts lights on him. So have him make a con saving throw. I'm pretty sure it is.
Is bloody touch though?
I thought Blight was...
Range 30 feet.
Really?
Sweet.
Oh,
All right,
Oh,
and
we've
is
been
a
using
con
that
save you
wrong.
said?
even better.
What was your DC?
He needs to be a
That's right.
16.
He fails.
Really?
Yeah.
You see that look of excitement right there?
He's going to take a 40 necrotic damage.
Damn.
All right.
Yes, homie?
As you, as the skull enlarges, it's going to roar into this like fearsome green visage that crunches on his form with these jagged teeth, and then you're going to see the teeth sort of spear both directions, turning into these massive fangs out both sides of his body. He sort of like struggles for a moment, and then like his body sort of convulses, and then as the mouth opens, it just sort of like falls dead.
Fuck that guy.
Yes.
Alright.
Good job, Isaac.
I didn't think that was him. Alright.
That's awesome.
The hook and bolter looks like it was ready to shoot, and then it suddenly goes whoosh, and aims this way, and it's going to shoot at them instead.
Who?
These two bitches.
Yeah, the ones up there.
One up there?
There's another guy on the ground.
There's
Oh,
three
yeah,
down
you
here,
want those
three over
two
here.
on the... Are they shrapnel blasting up there, or what's he doing?
Okay, so one's a normal shot, and one's a harpoon with a rope.
On which targets, please?
So both are going to be on that guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack rolls.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Okay. He's going to take 12 damage first from just a normal shot.
He is a dice boy. Does he have a dice on him?
No.
He is uninjured. Okay. 12 damage. All right. Got it.
And then if a 17 hits, he's going to be lanced, and that's going to do 10 damage. Does that finish off?
That does work. He is not finished off. These guys are tough.
And then as a bonus action, the bolter's going to start dragging him back to the boat off the dock.
Okay. Here,
So
give me,
moving.
Sarah, put this D4 next to that dude.
20 feet towards the boat.
All right. He is dragged.
He's gonna get dragged
10,
off.
20. So a little closer to the boat, actually. So he is like being hanged off the edge of the boat.
Yeah. That's dope.
So he's like hanging there and like struggling against the bolt that's gone through his
There's a
shoulder.
fish on a
With
hook.
Isaac's movement, you see him run down
I'm
the steps
sorry.
of Prongor.
We're making bait.
Like, as soon as he sent out the skull, he doesn't look at what the skull does. He instead runs over to Prongor, and with, like, practice motions that only come from extreme repetition, you see him, like, starting to heal him.
Okay.
So,
All right,
that's
awesome.
the end of his turn.
Yeah, very productive turn. And it is Jennifer.
June hurries to the edge of the boat. She had already started preparing the spell, so I'm sorry. But she comes over here. Can you move me, please?
Yes.
She reaches down and she points at Prongor, and he is encircled in pink sparklies and gold sparklies, and
I
he
did
is
too.
healed for 8.
All right, Prongor
Yes.
is going to like, oh, Master, you saved me.
I'll say, well, it was the godmother this time. It seems you've made a good impression on her.
He sort of has like this like life-changing look on his face, like.
As he's in awe, I'll pat him on the chest and I'll be like, "You stay laying down right here. Don't get back up."
Very good at that, master. He says.
I don't know what type of can I use my telekinetic magic that can move like 50 pounds? Can I use it to scoop water and throw it at the boat?
Oh, to like help with the fire?
Yes.
The fire is sort of going out naturally with the wave washing that's been happening, so you don't really need to put it out.
Okay. Well then. Cool. Alright, well then I am going to cast a firebolt. You see June is going to instead reach out and she's going to go like that, and a kind of a dark shimmer of a bell appears over top of the guy holding the barrel.
Oh.
And it's going to toll as well. So it rolls... Oh, that is a d12, so let's not roll that. It rolled a 2 to save.
Okay.
So, 2... It hasn't taken any damage, correct?
Which?
The last guy holding a barrel.
Yeah. But
He is
one of
not
the
taking
little-
any damage.
He's one of the little weak guys, though.
Is it a con save?
He rolled a 2 on
You failed.
a something save. Wisdom.
Are you rolling 2 damage die?
I did.
Okay, just making sure.
I
Those
found
are
that.
good.
How much damage does it do?
17.
Alright, he is killed.
That barrel.
So, by God, go grab it and get rid of it.
I'm gonna throw that barrel.
I think you're more brute strength than I am.
Alright, it is the little guys. I think they're all dead, right? All the little dudes are dead?
What about these two?
We got 2 more right
Yeah, I got 2 more.
Little
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Oh, the
Dude.
gray
oh,
guys
gray
are all
guys.
dead. All
that's
the
what I'm
gray
talking
guys
All
are
the gray
dead.
guys.
about. Alright, so it is
still
now
have 1, 2,
Roland,
3.
followed by Hero. Roland drop.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the barrel
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw it in the river.
You throw it in the river?
Yeah, like behind me, because the river's going that way, right? So it'll
Alright.
carry it on.
Do I need to do
You
a
throw
strength
it in
check
the
or
river.
anything?
What?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
you don't need to. You just throw it in the river, it goes.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the river's
Yes,
gonna
'cause
roll
opposite
out
direction.
to the.
Sorry, I got lost on where we were going.
The barrel is going to, like, bob away.
Yeah. I look at you and nod.
She's gonna nod back gratefully.
I can't attack.
If I do that right, that would
Um,
be my action.
I'll allow an athletics check. If you roll a DC 20, that was a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay, it was an
Nope.
action.
Oh wait. What's mine?
You roll a 7, there's no way you have a plus 13.
No, I don't. Okay.
Alright, unfortunately, sir, that was one of their intentions, were to get a couple barrels away. So you guys did gain a chaos, because a Merfolk downriver is going to pick up that barrel and cut power.
What?
They were actually running towards the shoreline to escape with them.
Huh?
Before that
right.
happens, though, I
She's
wish you
grateful.
hadn't mentioned that because I was planning on blowing that shit up when it gets away. But
You could still
it's okay.
do it
I
from
will.
a distance.
I will save and see if my.
It's going to leave before it gets back to your turn, regardless. Like, the river's going to carry it downstream before that happens.
It gets far. It gets.
Off river edge. Yeah.
Okay.
Does it get over 120 feet away?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
Well,
to
it's
say.
rounds a bend. Is what
Okay.
happens.
Okay, that's acceptable.
You say the outrunner. Doesn't matter.
All right. And it is Hero.
Someone else's
Outrunner.
problem.
Okay. Hero is going to move forward and use his long staff to strike at this merfolk down here. So he's like whacking him.
Oh, I forgot about that dude.
He's hanging out.
Namely, dude.
All right. So Hero's staff doesn't quite reach, so he's just like menacing him with the staff.
Wouldn't he, even though he had an action, wouldn't he still be able to roll for Shadow and have Shadow do an action?
Yes. So Shadow does get to go.
Oh, yeah.
I apologize.
Oh, no, you're good. She's gonna move over here and snap at that dude.
Okay. She has reach, so no issues there.
21.
What is she doing?
Bite.
She isn't doing claw call bite?
Did she attack more than once?
She attacks 3 times.
Oh, bitch. Okay. Well, then there's 21. And- 16.
Yeah, that hits.
And it's
I'm thinking 7.
15?
13's not going to hit, right?
13 does hit.
13 hits?
13
Damn.
hits.
22 slashing damage.
22? Okay.
22 slashing damage, and goddamn, Shadow is a lot of damage. And
But this is one of the
then
real old ones, not one of the gross and nasty ones.
We could make sashimi out of it.
15
She could
piercing
grab some
damage.
of the disease
Okay.
out of it.
Shadow is going to reach off the edge, and then the first swipe is going to rip open the merfolk's chest, and then the second one's going to cut off its legs, and the third one is going to rip it off the end of the hook and throw it into the water.
Yeah.
She's gonna kind of like tastedly smack her lips after she does so.
How does it taste?
Yeah. Brr. Taste. Brr. Okay, we are on to Barons. No, it's the priestess in the back. All right.
yeah, she's not doing too good though.
Is it possible to say something and be heard by somebody on the shore?
Yes.
So I could scream out right now and say something?
Normally it's only on your turn.
Oh, okay.
You go before me if you're yelling at me.
I am.
Okay. She is going to go like this. She crosses her arms and then sort of swipes. And as she does, she casts a bless spell on the 3 of the merfolk in front of her. So the Baron, this yellow boy right here, and this blue boy right here.
Blue boy.
But she makes herself available. So you can see her fairly easily now. And that is all she has. Now it is the...
I saw you start smirking.
It is the...
I was actually thinking, and that's all she wrote, but yes, that too.
Merfolk moves there. Let's see if he makes
Nice jump.
Maybe.
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 I'm really hoping he fails, and then he just kind of bounces.
No, he rolls a 24 athletics. He
Damn.
makes it. That would be really funny.
I know.
Just bounces off the side of the map.
It's like that squirrel who
All
jumped
right,
at my
so
comment.
this guy and this guy are going to get to attack. This guy dashed. So this one on Roland. Roland, you are alone versus him, so you gain he gains disadvantage to attack you.
Beast.
All right, he does bite and harpoon.
Oh,
Oh man, his bite with disadvantages of 20.
That's
And his
still doesn't hit me.
harpoon. Oh shit, you're right. So he's going to rush towards you. Oh, he gets a bless. So he gets to roll a d4. So I think he does hit you automatically because he rolls a
Yeah.
d4.
Okay, so I'm amused at the correct placement of
So
where
you
that guy
feel
jumped on.
as he jumps and like stabs like right at your neck into your leather neck strap. He is going to strike you for 9. And then as he whips his harpoon around, the other is going to take over. And you like grab him and like kick him with enough force to like pull the harpoon away from him. And then just like break it over your knee.
Does the arm go with it?
Does not. The other one is going to attack you. He has disadvantage because you're wearing your black sun bandana. 14 VAC is his lowest. Plus a d4. 2.
You said 14?
16.
16.
16 VAC.
Nope.
16 misses?
I think so.
Your AC is 16.
It should have 18.
Oh, yeah.
Beast.
Yeah, you nimbly dodge a harpoon attack on you.
Thinking of my character.
17 VAC with Bless will also miss.
Yes, it will.
So he's going to come forward. You're going to like cart roll between his strikes. And he's going to like follow you and keep like attacking. Then it is finally Baron. The Baron is going to attack you also. And he has disadvantage because he is a merfolk attacking you with Black Sun Bandana. All right. He bites with Bless. Miss. And then a double Triton attack. 16. Okay, he will hit both. Hang on. He will hit both Triton attacks with an 18 and a 20.
She's going to use Uncanny Dodge to have one of the attacks.
Okay. Excuse me. 15 down to 7. And then you take another 14, so 21 points. All right. Yeah, the Baron comes forward, forcefully striking the ground as you duck back, dodge, and weave between the Triton's pins. But he does sort of get a glancing wound on you twice as you struggle to dodge away.
21 points total, you said?
Yes. And I think that's all the Merfolks. Yeah, that's everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Baron's gone, so it is your characters. So Prongor's now up, so let's start with him. What does Prongor do? Lay down?
He told him to lay there.
Prongor takes cover.
Prongor is going to, like, roll down the stairs into the hold.
Okay.
All right, so he's down below.
Got it.
All right, and it is your people.
Shadow, are you attacked?
All right. Are the flames out? Or is Triss able to...
Triss can still heal the boat.
Okay, then I would prefer she continue to
Okay,
heal the
so the boat is up 20 hit points, so it has taken 60.
Okay. How about Johnny and Bali? Can they still move the cannon?
Yes, they can.
Well,
They need
do
to
they
move
want to
it?
move it? Or do they want to just...
I mean, they could
Send it
blast
right
him
now.
right off, but could they still hit her?
No, it's,
Yeah.
if they
just
do
gonna
fire
say-
one far away, they're going to get disadvantage on the shot. Because it's a ranged attack in a melee. So if they fire at him, they're fine. So, because he's literally right there.
I
She
prefer
didn't
they
have to
fire
roll
here, but their personalities mean they would fire right at him.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. So she didn't have to roll to hit
Yeah.
because it's
Because
like,
he's not going to stand in front of the barrel of the cannon.
Can she roll
literally
with
standing in
advantage
front of the
because
barrel
he
of a cannon.
jumped right-
He jumped there.
Yeah, just a regular attack.
Alright. Okay. 15?
15.
Is there? No.
Cannon have
That's
modifiers,
gonna hit.
is the
I don't-
question.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay.
Take this on a journey.
Take us on the journey.
Alright, so, yeah, you guys, as he's like ducking and weaving, they kind of wait for him. They're sort of like going back and forth with the cannon as he jumps back and forth. And then they just finally wait, and he jumps back in front of it. And then they pull on the lanyard and blow at him. I'm pretty sure he's straight dead. Like, I'm just going to call him dead. He's
I
dead. He's dead.
mean,
He
straight
is destroyed.
cannon shot? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And,
I like the idea of him landing back on the dock where he jumped from.
In pieces, though.
Yeah, without his head.
Clebe is still hiding. I think that's your crew.
Well,
Dom is. Do you
still
want to sail?
there.
Do you want to sail forward?
Yes.
Yeah. Another 50?
Yes, I think that would put us.
Like up at the dock.
Yes, up at the dock.
Do you want to dock?
unfortunately, it also puts that girl out of
I
vision
think
again.
that might.
No, she'd still be chill. Especially for you.
Okay, cool.
I think if we're able to, it might be wise to dock.
Yeah, let's do it.
Probably.
Alrighty.
Since we took out most of the boomies.
Mhm.
The boomies.
The boomies.
The very dangerous boomies.
Boom boom guys, I don't like the barrel.
And we
Leave
are
me alone. I can't.
back into initiative order, starting with Euphemia.
Okay. There's a lot of ouchies right there.
Yeah, I'll get to you. in a
Yeah, I
second.
know.
I'm gonna down that.
I know
dude.
you'll down him and then
I'm
she
down
can
that
take
dude and
one,
turn
but
around.
until then.
So which one of these guys have been hurt already?
They all have.
They all
Yeah,
have.
they all have. Correct.
Are they both within 5 feet?
Yes, they're both within 5 feet of you.
Alright. She's going to attack the Baron with
Okay.
Pearl's Lament.
Sure. You strike. Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
24.
That hits.
And she's going to use. Let's see, she's 6 total.
So you're down 2, so
Yeah.
you're at 4.
She'll use 2 points to do. Is there any other damage she could do besides psychic damage or only psychic?
It's just psychic.
Can you kick it to me? Or you got it? Okay.
Okay, she'll do psychic damage. Can she cause him just pain with that psychic damage? So almost incapacitating pain? Or
Yeah. That's 2d8's worth of incapacitating pain.
I don't think she can do sneak attack because she's
Worth of incapacitating pain.
yes, because she's adjacent like both of them. So I don't think she has sneak attack. Is that correct?
You do not have sneak
Okay,
attack,
so we can
correct?
do-
Yeah. No
All right.
advantage on the attack.
10 with Pearl's Lament, and then you said 2d8, right?
You said you spent 2 points, so it's 48.
40, right. Awesome. Okay, 18 psychic
Okay, so
And
28 points of damage.
of piercing.
As you strike him, this time in the chest, he is going to sort of like raise his trident up shakily and then just sort of fall backwards, dead. You have killed him. All right. So he is destroyed, leaving you with just that guy left, and it is Isaac.
You guys keep taking out all the... I was going to do 30 damage to him, but then we just blew him up with a cannon.
You know who might be good to hit?
Yeah, I was going to do that.
She's fucking
Oh,
close to
do
death,
a
though.
wisdom save for the blue guy. Okay. Closest close.
He fails.
Okay. Isaac moves up to the back of the ship.
Okay.
He takes 17 damage.
17 points. I don't think that kills him. It doesn't. No.
And
It
then
does. It does kill him.
Okay.
He said. What spell did you cast on him?
So Isaac pulls the black bell back out, and he continues ringing that from afar.
Okay. As you ring it this time, he's just gonna kind of like stagger and fall over.
And then do a dex save for the female over there.
How is this for the?
The
Crossbow.
open bolter clicks into place and shoots another shot.
She fails.
Okay. She's going to take
Get it.
20 damage. Fire damage.
She is going to be struck, and she sort of like staggers there, and then sort of like reaches out, and then sort of falls with her hand still outreached, dead.
Isaac then immediately just starts walking below deck to where Prongor is. Like he sees
What happened to the Baron?
He died.
Damn.
She just killed him.
I just killed
God
him.
damn it, Yuffie.
I know.
Stop killing all the bad
No,
guys.
I'm not,
sorry.
nobody's gonna be alive for me.
Oh no.
All right, it is Jennifer.
So Jennifer screams out
There's one
because she
person.
saw that the Baron had gone down, and she curses and she goes, "Don't kill the last one. We want to question it."
Ah.
And she
That's clever.
is. Does it look hurt at all?
The last one? The last one has been wounded. Or
It's the one with
yeah.
the 2.
Yeah, it has been wounded.
As
How
Isaac's
wounded?
walking past you to go below deck,
How
he
wounded?
goes, recover the
16
corpse.
points.
We can still question it. And then he goes down the stairs.
Anyway, why are you going down the stairs?
I have better things to attend to. You all can wrap this up.
You're literally up there.
I know. This is like after his turn ended, he started
Sure.
walking.
Oh, okay.
All right, it is Jennifer.
June is going to throw a firebolt at it, at its legs.
Okay. So attack roll.
It succeeds, and it takes 5 fire damage.
5 fire does not bring him down.
Does it at least make it so it can't run away very well? Which was kind of the point.
It will struggle to run away.
Did both
Right.
Roland and Yuffie hear her yell? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
With that
that's
one?
fine.
Okay.
And it is Roland's turn.
I'm gonna run over and wrangle that one.
All right, give me a athletics check to grapple it.
I'll say.
Yeah, so
think you got it.
25.
It's actually fairly difficult to wrangle up, but you finally do get it in like a full Nelson, basically, holding its head down. All right, you have managed to grapple it, and it is struggling. And it looks like the fight is finally over. All right, and
I was waiting for a butt.
we will take a momentary break, and we will be back, and we'll see you guys then.
There's a statue.
If you liked what you saw, make sure to give us a like and a subscribe, please. Thank you.